super strong show performances have bbeen shown by Yeli Hayes. You saw how instrumental the Cho was in making picks in the last game.
And apart from this Cho being a meta hero on this season, I think this is as well a respect ban. We can see here, a lot of players in here, a lot of the teams have, really good plays or very skillful. They are very skillful in terms of playing this Cho.
Exactly. I mean, that's also one of the turning points sometimes in games like these. Again, Grok has not been missing from a lot of the picks that we've seen. I think White Rascals, they tried to make something happen with the Grok. I think that's also a reason why they also picked Vexana.
And look at that, trophy, championship
man,
trophy.
that
I just have to mention that, Rockhard.
Yeah, that's the goal right there. Winning that and a huge cash prize is something that all these teams are definitely aiming for today.
Well, out of the 4 bans, 3 here are assassins. Still, it says here that this season right now is, more on assassin meta play.
Yeah, especially again because of the strong additions to itemizations for AD carries and against AD carries or AD heroes like Wind of Nature, where it allows you invulnerability, like Karina's skill. I mean, I was actually hoping for a Karina somewhere here, but on the picks for DD Pro Gaming.
Alpha, though. We can see Alpha again.
Yes.
This is not a usual pick, but when this is picked, this Alpha, especially during the late game, can make really big changes.
Yeah, I mean, Alpha is either super strong, like what we saw earlier from Coco. If you pair it with an Angela, that can allow Alpha to deal out so much damage, and it can also be a detriment if Alpha falls behind in gold.
Yeah, and I'm really happy to see Angela again in our matches.
Of course.
We have been seeing a lack of Angela during the late stages of the playoffs, Rockhard.
That's right, and of course, that's also a bit of a counter pick against the pro gaming team, because Angela is one of the key members if you want to make the Alpha shine.
Yes, but then again, Rafaela, we saw Rafaela
earlier.
Yeah, earlier during the match between Aethermain and White Rascals already. But, just to be honest, let's admit it, in the ranked games, in Mobile Legends, we don't see Rafaela that much. But something different here during, on tournaments, on actual tournaments, we would always see, or most of the time, we would see a Rafaela as an additional support.
That's right. And wow, a solid Fanny pickup. Can you believe it? Super confident. Like Digital Devils has been, both of these teams are very proficient in terms of using the Fanny, and I can't wait to see how this pans out.
Yeah, we'll just have to see. Then again, I guess Rockhard, these two teams, because they are sister team, they have probably been screaming a lot lately.
Yeah, a lot of these games that we see here are not about compositions. A lot of this is going to be about the mind games. What are we going to do what you keep seeing us do all day when we practice over and over, or will we bring out something new?
By the way, Rockhard, I just have to mention, I like the wind effect that we have right now.
Yeah, wind effect. Cool.
Wind effect.
We are actually on an outside event, so it's really cool, and everyone here, from the top to the first floor to the second floor, everyone's just having so much fun. And I hope you guys are too. Again, this is the Mobile Legends Bang Bang Professional League Grand Finals, live from the SM Mall of Asia Music Hall. If you're in the area, drop by, say hi, and we will be giving out some prizes as well on site.
Yes, and this is a 2-day event, so in case you would miss today's event, you still have a chance tomorrow.
And I think that's also something that we can expect a lot of action from, because tomorrow we will see a lot of the losers bracket games will be happening tomorrow as well, where we can see some teams trying to come back from the grave, from Vexana's grave.
Just so you know, guys, whoever will win in the losers bracket will have a chance to battle the winner on the upper bracket, and that will be the grand finals match.
Exactly, and I can't wait, because Aethermain, again, super strong. I want to see some answers against them. And right now, though, we're going to be loading up into the Land of Dawn while we get into that. Yeah,
we'll probably just fix some issues, technical issues, but the players are ready. They are on stage. They are ready to do some show us some action.
I think yes, and I think again, we already mentioned as well, the live factor is something that we can think about when we look at the people, the players playing on stage right now. I think a lot of that pressure is a big difference from the regular season.
Actually, our host, Bill, a while ago mentioned that he was able to touch one player and he was like,
he was shaking. He was
shaking.
interviewing someone, he was shaking. Like,
yeah, and that's something that could actually, to be honest, affect your performance in the game.
yeah.
Imagine playing the game on this tournament while you're shaking. That could really affect your performance.
Exactly, and it's also a big difference from what they're used to playing when they're just playing in the studio or if they're just playing at home. I mean, all the pressure is live. The air is just so the air you can just feel the electricity when these teams get in a ready position. You're on the stage and you can see everyone just looking at waiting for you to make a mistake.
Yes, and if they have aircon in the Minesky
Yeah,
studio,
I know.
we have your air continuous.
We have-
What was that joke, Rockard? What was that joke?
I mean, we already saw earlier, like, Jesus.
You
Butter.
laughed at it, so
Yeah, sorry.
plus 1 points for me.
Kaisaya won that for me.
Yeah.
So we will be remaking the game a bit because of a small bug on the loading screen. But again, we have to talk about
Coming into this game, how Digital Devils, they mentioned that they tried to prepare for it, but I think they hit a few snags. I think, I wonder, will that affect their performance or not? Because a lot of the factors that we have to deal with, again, in these tournaments are mostly on site. When people try to get into your heads, and, I actually saw some teams talking in the hotel. I just want to share, like,
Go ahead.
they were talking about each other. They met each other in the elevator. I think I heard a team say, like, I think someone's gonna go down today. And I just saw it. It was friendly. It was good. But it just goes to show, like, when teams meet each other on stages like this, it kind of changes like this. It kind of shakes up the game a bit.
Yes, and you know what? Sportsmanship. That is always the key word, I guess, when you are really onto this kind of pro gaming tournament. So you really have to show, you will have to accept win, you will have to accept defeat at the same time.
Yes, and especially if it's in front of your opponents, that's like something that adds a bit of pressure. And right now you see on the screen, all of the live fans are coming here, patiently waiting and just supporting.
I really like that balloon.
Yeah.
#Be legendary.
I'm gonna get myself one of those after I step
We need that
up.
in the casters area.
I need that
so
here.
that we can
We're
do
gonna
that.
bounce them together
Yes.
and make something happen. Again, these teams came in here today. We had a lot of preparations. From the end of the regular season, we have around 2 weeks of breaks. That we allowed the teams to practice. We advised them of the changes, and right now they're actually just talking on the stage, and they're just super excited
And you
right
know
now.
what amused me a while ago during the match between White Rascals and Aether Main? White Rascals just prepared one day before.
Yes, that's what they mentioned.
Special day.
We practiced last night.
Yeah. And no,
That
that's
was
not
funny.
even one day.
Oh, Zapdo there on the chat, on the screen, another Ops Gaming
Was
favorite.
that a couple? Is that a couple now? You know what? Zapdo is actually one of the most popular, most popular,
Streamers and players, yeah.
Well, he was known as a top player, but then he started streaming and became even more popular. So whoever this lucky girl is,
Man.
she put her head down so she can't be seen.
Yeah. So again, Zapdo. Oh, the dab game is strong.
No game, no life.
No game, no life, and I
That
think-
was highlight worthy.
Exactly. I think I think that's true to a lot of players that are around this arena as we speak, because I think a lot of these players, we heard earlier from Aether Main, their practice sessions, it's
look
daily.
at that, Rockard.
Right, everyone on the
Because
top.
venue-
Yeah, it's
the
so
venue-
jam-packed.
Yeah, it's jam-packed.
We can barely walk.
downstairs. So some people would just go upstairs just for them to see what is happening in the event.
Yeah, and I think I think that's a great. This is what I love with events like these as well. Being able to interact with fans. We've already talked to so many people earlier before the day started. And
Look
they just
at that.
even kids.
Family-friendly event.
Yes, I mean even their kids are watching the Mobile Legends action. possible future pro player here.
Mom and dad playing Mobile Legends.
I love,
Probably
I
their
love the
child
support as well, man.
Very
That's just
supportive parents. And
also a big shout out to everyone watching on the stream. 7.6K viewers
wow.
internationally. Not to mention,
Wow.
that's not including the Filipino
Yes.
streams.
Yes,
So
I guess I looked at the Philippine stream. I think it went up to 15K.
yeah, that
That
was
is so cool.
explosive.
That is so amazing.
Yeah, I mean, especially because of a lot of the hype surrounding Ader Main. A lot of their supporters are also
Look
local.
at our grandpa.
Oh my
right
dear! A
over-
lot of their supporters are also
Look
local.
at our grandpa
Oh my
right
dear
over
Lord.
there, probably now being exposed to what Mobile Legends is all about.
Yeah, people all around from every demographic joining us in celebrating esports and making enjoying the game that we love. I
Yes,
think
and we
that's
can
the biggest
see,
factor as well.
Yes, and we can see the players here on stage just probably waiting for some tech issues to be fixed. But then again, it always happened. It could always happen in any kind of event.
Of course.
Just like here. And Doggy right over here
Yeah.
on our side, sitting down probably.
He casted earlier, so
casted
I
earlier
know
in
that
the
was the
Philippine
first time that you did it in a very big stage.
Yeah, we should have
So,
a selfie later on.
we're gonna
because we
take a
didn't get
selfie with you
chance
later,
a while
bro.
ago to have that.
Absolutely.
Anyway, so yeah, shout out to those who are currently watching on our English stream right now.
And right now, we are also live in Philippine TV, Action TV 5.
Yes,
If
if
you
you're
want to
having
join us.
some trouble, connecting to internet,
Yes.
you can just turn on your TV if you're in the Philippines, or if you have access to the channels that was mentioned or posted in the Facebook page of Mobile Legends.
Yeah, just to add to that, this is one of the first major events, esports, that have been broadcasted live as well.
And
So,
I'm getting some news that this might happen again next year.
whoa,
Yes,
really?
Probably they're not labeling it season 1 yet, but they are having some plans, Rockhart.
Okay, yeah,
What
exactly.
can you say about that?
I think I'm really looking forward to that because esports is gaining so much traction here locally in the Philippines, and I can only see that coming up from here. I can only see it increasing in fans, increasing in channels. I think jobs are going to be started as well in esports.
Yes, and the platform as well. Before, usually the tournaments or the professional tournaments just would happen in consoles, in PCs, but now we are on mobile.
Exactly, I think the mobile aspect of this makes it so accessible to everyone.
Yes.
Even those families that you saw earlier, I'm pretty sure every one of them has their own smartphone. They can play together if they
Anywhere.
want to. It's so easy.
Anywhere, anytime, probably if you're falling in line, waiting for a queue, waiting for your food in a fast food, and you're so bored, probably we just do a brawl game for quite a few minutes in your Mobile Legends game or account.
I think
But-
it's also the beauty of mobile gaming because you can do it from anywhere, you can do it anytime, and you can do it alone, you can do it with friends.
Oh, we have a couple right over here again.
Definitely a gaming couple. The couple that games together stays
Stays
together.
Rockhart.
And I think that
know,
a lot of
right?
a lot of the people that we see today are actually just that.
Oh,
I think that was the girl that we saw earlier. Yeah, I think.
Was it the lady beside Zap?
No, sorry, that was a
No,
different one. That just looked like her.
Just wearing
So-
the same color.
Again, everyone who is chatting on the streams, we're waiting for the teams to get lined up.
Yes.
We're waiting for them to get ready into the lobby. Then we will bring them to you as soon as they are ready.
Yes, and just so you know, guys, I just would like to mention my personal giveaway to those who are currently watching on our stream in the Tagalog and the English stream where you're currently watching right now. Just add the hashtag Kaisaya and make sure you're following my page as well, Kaisaya, for you to get a chance on winning 300 diamonds worth of skin. I will pick 4 lucky winners and I will announce it on Monday.
Ooh, some more gold, some more
Yes,
diamonds
and I guess
and
that's
skins.
apart from the giveaways they're running through right now.
Yeah, I think
guess
we'll
they
also
have
do
a
that.
separate
Yeah,
giveaway, official giveaway from Muntun.
Yeah, you just have to watch out on the chat.
Yeah.
The admins inside the Facebook streams will be giving them out periodically. So you just have to be very patient and just wait for them and make sure you type fast.
Yes, and I guess we're back Now, here in the Celestial Palace, to see the battle between Digital Devils Pro Gaming and Digital Devils Demon Kings.
Exactly, and right now, we're loading up. First game off, they're fighting hand in hand already. The main tanks for both teams are starting up into the middle as we speak. On the top lane though, DK is starting to get some proxy done.
Yes, and that was a successful cut of creeps right over there in the top lane of Digital Devils Pro Gaming. So, given that, we can see there is quite a bit of an advantage in terms of gold here for the side of DK already.
Yeah, that's actually super smart. The way that they did this basically allows a lot of the gold to be funneled into areas where they need it the most. I think a lot of that is also going to go into the Marcus and the Fanny as well. And it's gonna be a bit of a harder game for Pro Gaming.
Looks like something is happening there on the top lane. Looks like they're trying to poke out this Kagura, which is solo laning right now on the top lane. 4 members of Demon King actually trying or planning to get this Kagura right over there on the top lane.
Oh dear, they do get the money crab as we speak. I think they're just waiting for the turtle, and I think that's very smart for the Demon Kings to just try to go for the major gold sources, major objectives. If they keep doing that, I think they're pretty much even in terms of composition.
Yes, you can see here, Demon Kings probably, they're quite a bit of, they roam around a lot right now. We can see they've been roaming around in the middle lane as well in the top lane. They're leaving the bottom lane to that Fanny all alone, because this Fanny anyway could, move or, position himself anywhere in the map as quickly as possible.
Exactly. I think that's one of the main advantages that they will have as this game gets longer and longer. I think the Demon Kings want it to go longer because they have the scaling of the Martis, they have the scaling of the Fanny, and this Jawhead is just going to get tougher as this game goes on.
Yes, but we can see the turtle's now up, but we have a skirmish ongoing here right now. Looks like we'll have a casualty anytime soon. Link is in the middle of the fight, and the first blood coming to this Martis. Yaku looks like we'll have to find a position as he is locked in by the members of Pro Gaming, and DDD will have to back away as he is very low right now.
I think that was super smart by the Demon Kings. They focused not on the turtle. Oh, he's got... No, I thought he got stolen, but he got the kill. So, again, what Demon Kings did, they focused on one hero. 4 members on one hero.
Which is wise, which is a good decision. Apart from that, they were already also able to get the first turtle of the game.
I think that's very important. Again, we already mentioned the Demon Kings, they have better scaling in this game. They will have the scaling of the Fanny as well as the Martis, which we mentioned earlier, benefited a lot because of the item changes.
Alright, Grip in here, well, being poked by the members of Pro Gaming, but he's quite a bit tanky, so they will just back away.
And I think right now, the Demon Kings, they just want to prolong this. I think they heard us, I don't know, or it's really in their mindset to prolong this. Oh no!
We have here Link trying to hide but that wasn't successful because a lot of members of Pro Gaming are trying to get here, but Grip wanting to get a comeback for his teammate.
And there's barely any answer right now. D is in a very bad position, getting flanked by Few. He makes it out!
Oh, that Few was able to make it out though, but Yako looks like Few will be punished in here. Very low, this immune ability.
Whoa! He makes it out! He lives!
What a regeneration of health and a shield as well. Plus, they're also getting this crab.
DD Pro Gaming coming up big in that last few seconds. They take the gold lead and a big control of the game.
That was very intense, but Few, good positioning though, although we saw that the skill of this Marcus didn't connect, and we all know that this,
right now D is trying to bait him out. I think they're not aware. 4 members of the DD Pro Gaming squad are also on the side. DD Demon Kings decide to back off. But meanwhile, while all this is happening, Eson is on the bottom side getting more gold.
But here we can see this Fanny is actually helping that bottom lane, Pro Gaming will be able to get this turret. But meanwhile, while that was happening, we saw that a fight happened and one casualty on the middle lane as well.
Exactly. I think, again, what we're talking about here is DD Pro Gaming trying to increase his tempo. Yako gets caught out in the middle. Daisenia is also in a very bad position. He pops out with the hat trick, but will that be resulting in anything? Angela forces ultimate.
Shield and the backup of this Angela though, but the fight is still ongoing.
He still dies!
Member of Demon
there's just so much control here for the Demon Kings. They're fighting Yako 1v1. Yako got shackled by the Angela. He goes down.
Wow, a lot of exchanges of kills in it. I couldn't even count how many kills has happened already.
They're just coming back for more.
Yeah, but Pew, given the shield, probably given the item passive as well, was able to sustain or survive that gap that happened a while ago.
And Pringles, the main man in that fight, he got so many kills. He shielded the Harley from death so many times already.
Look at the number of supports that this Jawhead and this Angela has right now.
That's basically 100% for their team. Right now, though, DD Pro Gaming, they're still pretty much in the game. They have some bullets in their barrels that they can use to fight Demon Kings, but somehow the Demon Kings still coming up strong.
Yes, now we can see though, no turrets down yet at 6 minutes game time. We don't have any marksmen in this lineup, but so I am actually expecting that they would want to finish this game as early as possible.
Yeah, because of the tempo gaming that DD Demon Kings are doing. Oh, phew! He gets caught out on the top lane. Daiseiya assassinates him, but on the bottom lane, they also get blood of their own.
And Kabura just died right over there with a 2-man gap on the top lane. And this is the moment that Pro Gaming is going to take their chance to get the level 1 Lord after objective.
Exactly, and finally, they probably will even out the harassment power. But he's not done. He tries to go in. He's shielded by Angela. He does get away. But Lord,
No, still for the side of Demon Kings. The first Lord is going to go to the side of DD Pro Gaming.
exactly. I think that's very important because again, DD Pro Gaming, they want to end this fast. Right now, though,
And we have a fight ongoing. Creepy Solo looks like he will be flickering out, but will he be able to survive? Unfortunately, no. Meanwhile, on the top lane, we can see Kabura defending the tier 2 turret, given that Pro Gaming lost already this one turret right over here.
oh, at the bottom lane as well. DD Pro Gaming winning the macro game so efficiently. It looks like they're not making very flashy plays, but all around the map, they're getting very small advantages, and somehow that's adding up over and over.
Rockhart, this game feels like not just like a MOBA game, but a fighting game as well. A lot of clashes apart from going for objectives.
Yes, an answer by each team. One team hits, they fall back.
This view, a really good juke right over there. But a fight ongoing here in the bottom lane of DD Demon King. Turret will fall down, and looks like they will be backing off a little bit.
Oh!
In the middle lane, Rockhart, you can see this Kabura together with Karina.
Daiseiya!
Pressure in here.
Daiseiya tried to get away but was blocked by the wall. He goes down. And this is more pressure coming into the DD Pro Gaming side. They take down turrets on the mid lane. They take out
They
another
are
one.
totally snowballing right now with objectives after objectives. A lot of strength going down just within a few seconds or minutes of this game.
And GD Pro Gaming, they're still keeping up the tempo. They take down another tank for DD Demon Kings, and they're knocking on the doors of the base of the Demon Kings.
Oh my goodness, that's an overextension, but will he survive? Fortunately, he will survive thanks to the backup of that rock.
And the tower also goes down. This leaves an open throne here for the Demon Kings. The DD Pro Gaming team will try to back off, but they're still surrounding the base. They still have a lot of threats.
Yeah, 6K gold lead now is on the hands of DD Pro Gaming. At the same time, they have really good map control now that they have taken down a lot of threats on the side of Demon King.
Esso gets caught up, thrown out at the back line. He does try to stay alive. He is still alive. He does not go down at all. And he is still fighting the DD Pro Gaming team, just wreaking havoc on the base of Demon Kings. But while as I was saying that, Demon Kings finally answer with a kill of their own.
Yeah, they overstayed a little bit there, but then again, this time, 3 members of Pro Gaming are remaining in this particular. You know what? That wasn't overstay.
That was so close.
Yeah.
I think DD Pro Gaming, they won already. They won the fight already. They should have just fell back.
Yeah.
They should have just went for the tower. And I think that should have been a positive win. But no, they suffered for it. They were ignorant. They were super cocky about it. And they suffered. But right now, the Demon Kings, they still have a lot of ground to cover.
They know they have snowballed already. But then again, you have to be very careful still, especially on your positioning, especially if you're under or in between turrets or in the base, inside the base of your enemy team.
That was exactly what Yelly Hayes from Aether Main was trying to do earlier. He was super confident. I mean, but he was a choke. He was able to. He has a natural skill to make it out of the fight if he wanted to. You are an alpha, you do not. You just have life steal. And to be fair, he's lasted so long
Yes,
in
and
that
given
fight.
that DD Pro Gaming already has the map control in the game right now, we can see that they're stealing the jungle area of Demon Kings already, not allowing Demon Kings to, farm more items for their side.
Yeah, you can see on the player count, they're super intense right now. They know that if someone makes a mistake, it could be base for Demon King. And I think they're just being super cautious. Everyone else is starting to just control the minion waves.
Yes, right now we can actually say that Demon King's chance right now is to make it up to the late game so that they can catch up on the gears of the pro gaming team.
Wow, that was a nice try from
Oh my
Daisenia.
goodness,
But he does go in.
91!
Go.
Between these two mages, but a backup is coming out from the side of Demon Kings, and Few looks like he will be punished, but he is taking a lot of damage coming from the members of Demon Kings.
Why before 20 barely made it out, but the Kagura does fall. That's a lot more advantages coming into the DD Pro Gaming. They take out the Marcus as well. One of the main damagers for the Demon King has already fallen. Prickles might be next. He does make it out, but the Jawhead did not.
Really good chase to that Angela, but unfortunately Angela, especially when he has tanky gears, she can literally survive with the heals, with a shield, and with tanky items.
And that's exactly what happened. I think that's one of the biggest factors when coming into fights. You have to just try to survive and make sure your team is also with you. It's just that the Demon Kings, they're lacking in items. They're severely under-leveled.
And we have a Lord fight in here. The question is, will there be a steal? Unfortunately, no. And a skirmish will happen. Angela will use his ultimate for YB20 to save this Fanny.
And that's going to happen over and over again. YB420 going to be the saving grace for the Demon Kings if they want to make a comeback. But that is becoming harder and harder as this game is progressing.
Yeah, we can see a lot of gold lead for this Karina and this Alpha on the side of DD Pro Gaming at the same time. This Fanny and this Marcus will really have to catch up if they want to make a comeback on skirmishes.
Yeah, and a lot of that gold is going to be instrumental. You need gold if you want to make a comeback. And I think right now, DD Pro Gaming,
Lord, look at that.
they're starving the Demon Kings. They're making sure you're not getting anything. If this game goes longer, it will be to our advantage. That's basically what the pro gaming team is trying to say.
Yes, split push is happening right now in the top, middle, and the bottom lane. The Crips are pushing, at the same time the members of pro gaming are pushing the lanes. But will there be a comeback? That is the question, Rockhard.
This could be the last fight. Right now, the DD Pro Gaming, they're like sharks. They're roaming around on the side, waiting for the Demon Kings to put their foot out, and they probably will bite. The Lord is here, and they're going for the fight.
Man is here. Will there be a comeback? Looks like there will be not. A lot of snowball is happening in the pro gaming, and they will end the fight very clearly.
Slow and steady won the race. Digital Devils Pro Gaming, they got the first win against the Demon Kings. That puts us into a 1-0. And man, that was just DD Pro Gaming playing it super safe, playing the macro, playing the gold game.
Yeah, and reminder again, DD Pro Gaming was the only team that was able to beat either main. So that's pretty exciting. But then again, this is a best of 3 match. We'll have to see yet if there will be a comeback or, a chance for DDDK to at least get some points.
I think there is a bit of a chance here because the Demon Kings, before the pro gaming team got an advantage, there was still some way that they were winning. The Martis was super strong. With the Angela with support, he was getting so much work done. It's just that maybe the Angela support wasn't enough.
Well, you know what? In the early game time, we saw they were cutting. DK was cutting Crips very clearly, very effectively. They were snowballing. But then again, what happened? What did they do wrong?
Yeah,
Probably
I think
it's because of the objective focus of DD Pro Gaming.
Yeah, I think a lot of the pro gaming's wins were around objectives. They were playing around the objectives very carefully. They were trying to bait the Demon Kings into coming into a bad position where they had no vision.
Yeah, although I didn't feel that Rafaela that much, but probably this Rafaela is actually helping Pro Gaming sustain the damages is coming from DDDK, allowing the members of Pro Gaming to survive the clashes.
Yeah, as you can see here, this was the first crucial turtle fight where one of the members, the Kagura, was zoned out. Just goes to show DDDK, they have the ability to take out targets. It's just that they're probably not using it in the right places, or they're getting baited out by pro gaming over and over.
Yes, indeed. And we can see, well, you mentioned already a while ago, pretty similar lineup with support, but with no marksman at all. So probably it was just because of on the strategy.
Yes, I think the big power of the DD Pro gaming team is that they have strategy. Even if they lose the fights, they don't panic. They fall back. They know that they have control. They know their win conditions, and they're making it work. And I think that's good. That's a sign of a good pro team. And
Yeah.
they just need to keep it going.
Yeah, and mentioning about that panic
The
thing
panic
that you
factor.
mentioned,
Yeah, the
the
panic
panic
factor.
factor, you can actually see on screen if they're actually in real life panicking.
Yeah, exactly. I think some of the times they're really intense and they're just falling apart
And if you
inside.
can remember during the playoffs in the Mineski studio, we would see how the players would react if there are clashes, if there are
And after they win, yeah.
after they win, and even before the start of the match. But we can look here a few actually surviving this three-man gap.
Yeah, I love that. But after that, DD Pro Gaming lost so much. It's just that once the DD Pro Gaming team got a foothold, they took out the very important targets. They took out the Jawhead first, the main tank for the Demon Kings. After that, it just fell apart. Right
This
now,
is the part that we can see that there's an overstay of Eson in here. I thought he would survive, but
Yeah.
all of the members of Pro Gaming
He looked
actually
like-
overstayed in their underturn without any creeps drop card.
exactly. And then, when you're taking tower hits left and right, and you also have 4 members in front of you, there's basically
How
no.
are you gonna survive?
Yeah, and there's a wall behind you. How are you gonna survive?
Yeah, unless
right?
you have a flicker available. Probably
Which
there was
was
no
not-
flicker
yeah, there
available
wasn't.
during that time. And here, a lot of chase is happening in here. A lot of fight in there, fight in and
Yeah.
out.
That's exactly what I was talking about. DK, they were able to take out the target, even though they were behind. But, again, the consistency of pro gaming, they're always together. They take out targets together and very efficiently, and they don't suffer HP losses. And again, because of that, they're able to sustain a base attack like this.
Yes, and then again, probably we also have to thank the Rafaela for the heals,
Survive
for
a
the
bit.
sustain.
Yeah, heals for